Hammond is back in a racing car, the MG, prepared by the smallest cog. We're at Oulton Park, my favourite track in the UK. Arguably, it's the most challenging track in the UK as well. You want to keep it on the black stuff here. It's really important to get a smooth and cool line around this place. So let's see how the boys are getting on. Richard, you're back?
Yes.
What, with the racing car?
Yes. What am I doing?
How are you feeling?
Genuinely, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm not. I can feel like, ooh, it's quite tense, but it's not a bad type of tension. I'm looking forward to the day.
But you said test day yesterday, the engine blew up.
Yeah, now that did happen. Yeah, it didn't actually blow. A head gasket went.
So so it didn't do any more damage than that.
Yeah,
so
it
fixable.
Head gasket has been replaced with a steel one. We could be gentle with it in the hopes it lasts longer. But what's the point? It's a race engine. I mean, we know then if we do that, we'll be stone last, so why go out?
Yeah. The last time I was in action with you was Brick Car, 24 hours.
That's about 20 years
ago. Which was a long time ago.
I don't know, I barely remember it.
But how much racing have you done between then and now?
Oh, God, none.
Some, though. Bits?
No.
Nothing?
No.
So this is quite, I mean, you're baptism of fire here. This is Oulton Park. It's a very committed track.
Yesterday was the first time I've driven it. It's quite fiddly, isn't it?
It's fiddly, yeah. It's like a country lane, isn't it? So it's narrow in parts.
Yeah.
And you'll probably notice there's lots of trees and
there's
some
a lot
barriers
of
quite close.
There's a lot of different cambers.
Camber changes, up and down dale.
Yeah, a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a brisk drive around Herefordshire.
The one word of advice I give you is when you start pushing and you start getting close to the edge, especially on the way out of these corners, there's quite a few places where the camber changes right at the edge on the curb. And the worst of those is Druid, the fast one. So if you do get light and it starts to slide, just remember that it crests and runs onto a curb that gives you half the tarmac.
And it's going to get a lot worse.
So it gets more and more lively. A lot of people
do
make that mistake. But I'm sure it sounds like you're taking it in your stride.
I'm loving it. I had a great time in testing until the engine blew. It's going to be fun today.
Brilliant. Well, good luck in qualifying.
Thank you.
I'm going to go and watch somewhere on the track and see how you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I shall try. I shall not let you down.
Be brave.
I might let you down. And our sponsors. Lots of people now. It's going to be good.
Make sure you get round and come back in with the car.
That's your advice as a seasoned professional ex-Stig.
Yes.
You once described my driving to somebody else, not me, as digital.
Little bit.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you can sometimes you put in quite severe, large inputs. You try to, make them a little bit smoother. But with braking, you need to be quite aggressive, and that's on the dry track like this is going to suit you. Have a good run. I'll see you at the end. So the qualifying system is fairly straightforward. You want to go as fast as you can, so you can start as further up the grid as you can. There's 42 cars circulating those, so there is a bit of strategy to it. And the ideal way is to try and find clear track space. So Richard at the moment is out in the pack, basically. They'll be squabbling with each other to some extent. Hopefully he'll find some open space, he can go make his fastest times. He can really only do 3 laps, he's got to come back in and give the car over to Ant. But he has to complete 3, otherwise I'll have to start at the back of the grid, which wouldn't be great. But he's making really good progress. So I'm going to have a look at these corners now. Oulton Park is a very committed track. You have to carry a lot of entry speed. You'll be able to watch through Old Hall and the run down into Cascades to see how he's getting on. And there he is. And he's going well. But he is in the pack. So he's basically like in a mini race. Everyone's very focused on doing fast times, but he's in a crowd where they're jostling and kind of holding each other up. So I'm really hoping he breaks free of that and gets some free space to run. Do you ask questions or do you want me to just spiel? Look at the camera or you?
Yeah,
okay.
Thank you.
And stop.
How's that?
Epic. Right, you'll see it on the camera footage from the car. That was completely unlike any of the driving we've done.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, qualifying, but I'm in the qualifying. Whenever we've done it, you know that world. It's the one you've inhabited for decades. But for me, I've inhabited a world in which I'm thinking, oh, can I get this car to look good on camera? Maybe I'll talk to Ben and he'll help me make it look good on... That's not the same.
But you got focused on the job, yeah.
Oh, I loved it.
You were in quite a crowd.
I loved it. I like that.
You were hanging in there, and what I liked, you were quick immediately.
Yeah.
So you were straight out of the pits and you were on, which is great. You obviously felt comfortable in the car.
The first thing I said when I got out of the car, I need a faster car. It's not a bad sign.
That's good. I was hoping you'd get into a bit of more free space.
No, I never got one clear lap. Yeah. Either I was conscious of somebody behind and thought, well, I'm going to give them a decent place to get through without corrupting the line. 42 cars.
I know. That's a lot. You know how long that chain's going to go back?
It's going to be huge.
They'll be backed out up past Lodge.
It's going to be an absolute bun fight, and that's the point at which, once it's spread out, first 3-4 laps, all broken up, I'm then going to be in the middle of a pack like that, thinking...
Who's starting?
Me. Thinking if I could get out into clear air, I could stretch its legs and maybe pull in, I'll gain another second a lap or 2 seconds. But
you started a rolling. Is it rolling start?
No.
It's a static start.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Have you tried a practice start?
No.
What do you reckon it is then? Full throttle, drop the clutch?
No. That'll die.
What would that do? Break something?
No. But it's a fair. I'm going to check with Rick. It's a pretty robust racing clutch, so I can give it I'm going to give it a lot of revs and slip it up as quickly as I can.
Are you going to get up to any racing driver tricks and sort of look at the timings and see how long they're waiting on the red before it goes green?
I don't think that level of finesse is going to make that much difference at this level. Basically, if I can pull away without stalling and remember my way around the track, and if I can get into a little scrap and get past somebody.
Well, I was impressed. So
I loved it.
I'd love to look at some footage with you, and if you want to, if I can give you any useful tips this place,
you can.
Which I know like the back of my hand. I love it. It's a great track. Looking forward to it.
Although I did notice, talking around qualifying then, because my first duty is always to talk.
Yes.
Camera, that's what I do.
You didn't talk through qualifying, did you?
All the way. And the problem is, when I stopped, I noticed I was going better.
Yes, you will.
Several times I was talking, blah, 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 blah. Oh, where am I? And I didn't know what the next corner was.
Yeah.
But that's not surprising.
You're not going to do that in the race, are you?
I can't promise not. My job has been for 36 years to do stuff and share the experience. Yeah. And it's the sharing of the experience that earns me my living gives me my satisfaction and is my job, more than the experience. But what I'm trying to do for once is immerse myself in the experience rather than the sharing of it. And look what I'm doing now, sharing it and loving it.
Just do me a favour, would you?
Yeah.
When the 5-second board comes up, just do your driving bit and maybe the first lap, and then just give yourself that.
I might do a bit of
It's
talking.
quite hectic, Richard.
Yeah, I know, it's going to be chaos out there. Yeah. It's going to be bedlam.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
I don't want rain. I hate rain.
It's been terrible around here lately for rain.
All right, so you ready to race?
Yeah, all ready now. We're just doing the final checks now and we're out.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Is that good news?
Well, the good news is you won't be starting uphill.
That's good news. Because Richard's starting.
Yeah, because that'll be in front of you. You're starting from further back, so you'll be driving downhill for the starts.
That's a positive.
So you guys are, I think you're fourth in class.
Yeah.
32, and out of the 40-odd grids, you'll be starting in 35th.
Yeah.
So what's the plan? Richard's going to start the race.
Richard's
He's going to
starting.
hand the car to you, and you're going to drive it like you stole it.
I'm going to drive
You're
it.
going to curb it. You're going to
I'm going to do everything.
max attack.
I want to walk away with silverware from at least one race.
All right.
So,
well, good luck.
thank you.
Give it some.
I'll try.
I'll see you at the end.
As long as it comes back, I'm happy. 3, 2, 1, go!
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much.
My pleasure.
It's just mainly the braking. I was coming to the chicanes, I was like, oh, no, I had that before.
Can you get some more cameras?
Well, we're in a two-crew situation.
I think this, what is it, the Chris Nolan effect? Yeah, you can CG everything, man.
Right. Drive tribe, not drive tribe. Yeah. Doesn't make any difference to us. Carry on.
Are you all ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You don't have a data logger to look at, speeds and
It's
things
an
like that around
old
the
car.
circuit.
No, I don't.
No, I appreciate that. But you've got lots of cameras. So I thought this might be useful. So this is purloined from one of your GoPros. So
It's
to
the
look at your
reason
lap.
why we're having this conversation sitting on the podium.
It's aspirational.
Nice.
It's rubbing off on us.
like it fantastic.
Visualise the result, Richard.
Where are the wipers? There.
Wipers. Oh yeah, they're useful. But hopefully they won't need those. But it's good.
It is already raining, isn't it?
I'll try and get that clean. It's only one formation lap, so it's
There's an out, 4 months
when
done.
you leave here, you tyre warming.
Yeah.
It's your job.
Wiggly, brake,
Yeah.
braking.
So don't get nuts, just as in don't throw it off, because I've done that.
That would be brilliant. I mustn't do that.
But you can do like accelerations and braking, that will warm everything up. But yeah, definitely.
So we're line astern.
When you do that bit, you'll probably even you can make as much space as you like.
Yeah.
People, but just watch out for any morons that decide they're gonna do their own thing and past you, weave you. That's I normally use half the track.
Okay.
For that reason. And then I just watched that last start, and the red light came on and went out. It was very quick.
Yeah.
So I just thought I'd mention it.
Be red.
Sometimes that's what they do all the
Yeah.
once.
Okay.
So you might get a quick light.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Great race.
Thank you. I'll try to. Half a one.
So here we go. They come out of their formation area onto the track. So hopefully Richard's done a good job warming his tyres up, and they're now going to form up on the grid. I'm thinking Richard's probably going to land, hopefully somewhere on this downhill bit. They're going to be waiting for those lights, and then it's game on.
Right, I am on the starting grid. Oh my God, we're 3 abreast.
They've really packed them in. There's sort of 3 abreast. I thought they were going to run them all 2 by 2 the way they used to do them, so they was going to come right the way back here, but they've decided to absolutely stack the grid. So the first corner is going to be a proper log jam.
At some point soon, when the red light comes off, we'll put it off, and then all hell is going to be let loose.
5 seconds, red lights. And he's off. All right. Now, I always love the first lap because it's very exciting. Everyone's on cold tyres, people make lots of mistakes, but there's always a really good overtaking opportunity here into Lodge Corner. These guys know the score. This is where the action is. 29. Come on! He's taken 2 spots. So actually, he's cut through a lot of lettuce there and got away from some of the slower cars that were holding up in qualifying. So he's with the front half of the grid, the faster half, so we did a really good spot to be in the first lap.
Being hypnotised by the cars in front.
How's he going?
Good so far. He's knocking a second off each lap still.
Brilliant.
Just gone by, hasn't he?
Have a good run. Here we go, driver change, no tyres, no fuel. It's just get Richard out as quickly as possible, get Ant in as quickly as possible, and then send him. He looks happy, so he's had a good run. Now it's raining a bit, Ant's got to go out and make the best of it with a bit of rain spitting on it, but maybe he can take advantage of that. So that was a fast pit stop. They've actually gained 9 places. They've shot up from 4th to 3rd in class, so they can hang on to that. They'll be on the podium. I saw you street fighting. There was a good, but we're watching at Lodge, so I saw the start, which was great. So that was good getaway. And you jumped about 3 spots straight away.
Yeah, then everybody came to it. It was just chaos.
Yeah, the greens. You got a couple of green cars.
The thing is, a 42 car start, yeah, I'm only 1 car, and I've only got the cars at any time immediately around me that are my immediate concerns. So it wasn't as terrifying as I thought it would be.
What was the first corner like? Honestly, I thought it was going to be a snake that went right all the way back. And they put you all together. A mega. So your first race, you're in.
Absolutely.
I mean, what happens now is in the lap of the gods, but you've done your bit and handed it over in 1 bit. So
I didn't want to come in.
yeah, we've got what 12 minutes left, and then hopefully
last 12 minutes.
check a flag.
Where are we now? I need to go and find out.
It'd be on the live screen somewhere.
Go and ask
Right,
the boys.
fingers crossed to the end.
Thanks for your advice.
Thank you.
I remembered something.
That's mega. Check a flag.
Well, 1, we finished. And out of 5 races, that's the 2nd we finished.
Yeah.
And we finished 3rd in class. So that's
It's mega. Podium.
Yeah, it's just
Technically podium.
It was extraordinary, and I loved it. The crash afterwards is enormous. I didn't want to come in.
Yeah.
you'll have seen, right, I was very careful first lap amidst all the bedlam of the 42 cars. I saw the pit board and gave him the thumbs up, so I'd seen it. Then I was starting to think, they're going to pull me in soon. No. And then I missed one, I didn't see it. And I thought, oh, they might have called me in. If they haven't, I'll go in and they'll still be out, which is better than me still being out and then being in. So I carried on, so I put in an extra lap. And
I saw that.
Yeah, until I saw a positive inboard, by this point being waved quite angrily, and I went in. But I did learn from the marshals, if I hadn't gone in on that lap, we'd have been disqualified.
In three more minutes to go,
right,
you'd have been out.
Yeah.
Yes. There was a tense moment on the pit wall.
You need to, I just missed one board. And I remember as I missed it, I thought, did I just miss the one that has in on it? And I had...
There's loads of these little tricks and procedures in motorsport that can just really catch you out. It's rough.
But
it's fantastic.
The peace of being out there, this is noisy and chaotic and frantic, and people talk to me, and out there, it's just me battling with a little Triumph. It was brilliant. I couldn't be happier.
So I noticed that the car that won the race has a large engine, very loud and noisy, powerful engine. Yes. And I mean, there's things you could do to this car. You've got the open diff. You've got the engine is a little fragile, and it's heavy. The car is heavy.
I think we'll lose weight. We're going to go alley bonnet. We can go glass wings, boot. I mean, the other MG that's faster than us, he hasn't got. I mean, he's stripped it completely. We can lose a lot of weight out of this car. The engine, I know the problem. I know why it went. We can resolve that. That won't happen again. And a limited slip diff. And then the stage after that will be next car. I don't think this car will only go so far. But at the moment, it's a bit like I've started playing golf. I'm really bad at it. So there's no point in me having a posh set of clubs.
No.
I just look an idiot.
I love that.
I want to wait until a better set of clubs would make me a better golfer. I want to wait until a better race car will make me a better racing driver. At the moment, it wouldn't. You could put me in your car and it'd just be a crash. Whereas
I don't know.
I want to wait until a better car will make me better.
Your progress is very quick on very little track time. And I think what you did today was great. So there's more to come. Hammond's got ideas. He's going to mod this car. But let us know what you think in the comments. What other modifications should we make to this Magic Flyer to make it a little bit quicker? And I can't wait to see you back out again in action.
I'd love to hear ideas for the car. If you've got ideas, share them. Mate, thank you for letting me into your world briefly. That was awesome. I love it.
Thanks for getting me along to watch.
I want to step back out into that weird place you inhabit. Yeah. It's kind of zen out there.
Yeah.
It's calm. It's like I'm just focused on not crashing into that and trying to get past that.